The Cathedral Basilica of Saint Francis of Assisi, commonly known as Saint Francis Cathedral, is a Roman Catholic cathedral in downtown Santa Fe, New Mexico. It is the mother church of the Archdiocese of Santa Fe. The cathedral was built by Archbishop Jean Baptiste Lamy between 1869 and 1886 on the site of an older adobe church, La Parroquia. An older church on the same site, built in 1626, was destroyed in the 1680 Pueblo Revolt. The new cathedral was built around La Parroquia, which was dismantled once the new construction was complete. A small chapel on the north side of the cathedral was kept from the old church, influenced by the French-born Archbishop Lamy and in dramatic contrast to the surrounding adobe structures. Saint Francis Cathedral was designed in the Romanesque Revival style. As such, the cathedral features characteristic round arches separated by Corinthian columns and truncated square towers. The large rose window in front and those of the 12 apostles in the lateral nave windows were imported from Clermont-Ferrand in France. The towers were originally planned to be topped with dramatic 160-foot steeples, but due to lack of funds, these were never built. The left tower is a single row of bricks taller than the right tower. The cathedral was built from yellow limestone blocks quarried near the present site of Lamy. A 2005 addition to the upper facade of the cathedral is a small, round window featuring a dove, the symbol of the Holy Spirit. It is a stained glass replica of the translucent alabaster window designed in the 17th century by the Italian artist Bernini for St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City. The Cathedral of Saint Francis of Assisi was officially elevated to a basilica by Pope Benedict XVI on October 4, 2005, when it was named the Cathedral Basilica of Saint Francis of Assisi. Outside portico, Saint Francis of Assisi. This statue of Saint Francis, the patron saint of the diocese, was installed at the cathedral during the 1967 renovations. Saint Kateri Tekakwitha is the first North American Indian to be beatified, and was canonized in October 2012. She was an Algonquin Mohawk woman of New York State. At an early age, she converted to Christianity. The statue was created by Stella Loreto, a sculptor from the nearby Jemez Pueblo, and installed in August 2003. A plaque noting Kateri's canonization was added in October 2012. Jean Baptiste Lamy. A statue by Genojasko honors Father Lamy, who was installed as the first bishop of the Diocese of Santa Fe in 1850. Under his direction, the cornerstone of the current cathedral was laid in 1869. He became archbishop in 1875, when the diocese was raised to an archdiocese. He retired in July 1885 to his residence north of town, known as Bishop's Lodge. He is buried in the crypt beneath the cathedral floor. Stations of the Cross Prayer Garden. 14 life-size sculptures by Gibbs Singleton represent stages during the events in the hours leading up to Jesus' crucifixion as developed by Saint Francis of Assisi. The prayer garden is sited in the remnant of Bishop Lamy's once extensive gardens on the cathedral grounds. West front. Keystone. The keystone in the arch above the main entrance contains a triangle with the tetragrammaton in Hebrew carved in it. An old story suggests that this was Fr. Lamy's way of thanking various local Jewish merchants for the financial contributions towards the building of the cathedral. Bronze doors. During the restoration of 1986, new doors were created, each with 10 bronze panels that portray events in the history of the church in Santa Fe. Donna Kwastoff was the commissioned sculptor. Interior. Nave. The baptismal font is in the center of the nave. Made of Brazilian granite, it was dedicated on June 3, 2001 by Most Rev. Michael J. Chin. The eight-sided form represents the eighth day, or Easter, marking God's new creation through the resurrection of Jesus Christ. The basin is a cruciform, with 3 steps representative of the 3 days between Jesus' crucifixion and his resurrection. The reel symbolizes the 4 evangelists who cast the nets to catch men. Its location directly between the doors and the altar is representative of the faith journey. To the south is the ambry cabinet containing the oils used in the sacraments. To the north is the Easter candle stand, surrounding the nave along the walls of the Stations of the Cross. The original artwork was done in New Mexico mission style. The French archbishops gradually removed the art and painted the walls white. In 1997, the current archbishop began to have the interior restored as it was historically. The stations are created in Santero style by Marie Romero Cash. Roberto Montoya, a penitent, carved the Spanish-style frames. La Conquistadora Chapel in 1626, Fray Alonso Benavides brought Our Lady of the Rosary to Santa Fe. The chapel was built at the time for the statue. During the Pueblo Revolt, the statue was removed, but returned in 1693 during the peaceful return of the Spanish settlers. She was renamed La Conquistadora in honor of what was believed to be her peaceful acceptance by the natives. Behind the statue is a reredos, a mural style from Spain, which depicts various saints. During a recent restoration, an older painting was found. On the left are the coffins of 2 early Franciscan priests. The chapel is listed as a contributing property of the Santa Fe Historic District. Blessed Sacrament Chapel. The chapel is reserved for prayer. The window wall along the south transept was added during the 1986 renovations. Etched into the glass are depictions of the Apostles and the Holy Family, by the artist Andrea Basiglupa. The stained glass windows in the chapel were made in France and represent the Eucharist. Sanctuary located in the east end of the nave is the sanctuary. Above the altar is the San Damiano crucifix, a replica of the crucifix in Assisi, Italy. Tradition says that the Lord leaned down from the crucifix and said, "Francis, go and repair my house." The altar screen, a reredos, was created for the 100th anniversary of the cathedral in 1986. In the center is an 18th-century statue of Saint Francis. He is surrounded by painted images of saints of the New World. Directly behind the sanctuary is the entrance to the crypt. The sanctuary was redesigned in 1986 in accordance with changes in the liturgical worship. The Archbishop's chair is located to the north, next to a pillar.